Each and one please. Okay, friends, now read the verse number 10 onwards, please. Yatra Vishwamidam Bhati Kalpidam Rajju Sarpavate Ananda Paramananda Sabodhastvam Sukham Chara Muktabhimani Mukto Hi Baddho Baddhavimanyapi Kim Vadantiya Satyeyam Yamati Sagatir Bhavet Atma Sakshi Vibhu Purnam Eko Muktaschidakriya Asango Nispruha Shantaha Brahmat Sansaravaaniva Yatra Vishwamidam Bhati Kalpitam Rajju Sarpavat Ananda Paramananda Sabodhastvam Sukhi Bhava Sukham Chara Muktabhimani Mukto Hi Baddho Baddhavimanyapi Kim Vadantiya Satyeyam Yamati Shagati Bhavet Atma Sakshi Vibhu Purnam Eko Muktaschidan Kriya Asango Nispruha Shantaha Brahmat Sansaravaaniva. What a tradition. Any single verse you grab, that is good enough. In fact, it all depends on one word. You know, that one word is, it can be aham, it can be om also, it doesn't matter. Just one word. Why is it that many people do not seem to understand? Or many people, even after listening to it, even if they seem to understand, don't seem to stay with it. Why is it like that? It's because each person is his own obstacle. Universe never throws obstacles at your feet. Situations come same for all. There is nobody who has not faced difficulty in life. Rama had his fair share only 14 years in the jungle. How many years you have suffered continuously? Krishna nothing called his own, unnecessarily involved with everybody else and trying to help them out. But as they say, he has never stopped playing the flute, dancing, smiling, playing, absolutely playful. Not that situation did not come in their way. You have to be happy, you're not supposed to be, or it's not an exhortation or advice. The happiness is something in spite of every situation, not the absence of situation. Why people do not get it? Because it's like this. Once there was a person who went to a teacher, a wise man called Zen master, Sufi master, Vedanta teacher, it doesn't matter, he went to a wise person. And then he wanted to learn everything. The teacher was a very hospitable person. Whenever somebody comes, he shall offer something to eat, to drink or something. And that day, the story goes, he was, in the Japanese way, they call it tea ceremony and all that stuff. So that's a very elaborate thing to do. It's a training for being conscious also. Anything can make you meditate, but you. So he started preparing the coffee and chai, and there are two cups for himself, for the guru, the teacher himself, and the visitor who has come there. And that visitor was a professor, he was a philosophy teacher. So he put that cup in front of him in a plate, and he should cup. He put the cup, because the guest. So he started pouring the tea onto the cup. Very slow. There is nothing, not like that. Everything slow, gradual, conscious. Total stillness in every movement. So he started pouring. He is going, fill up, and the cup is really full. And then every drop he puts there, it falls out. Falling. The teacher is doing it. The guest cannot say anything. He could not take it. Maybe he would gone into some type of a samadhi or anything. So he's falling out. Then gently he reminded, sir, you know that the cup is full. If you are putting it, what will happen? The teacher stopped it and smiled and said, son, I have to tell you the same thing. If your cup is full, whatever I say, nothing will get into you. Two types of people. Why do that? Many people come in the place. Observe your own mind. Some people are too full of sadness, pain, anxiety, totally shattered in life. Son gone, wife gone, business collapses, whatever I touch, nothing happens. Totally frustrated, full of sense of defeat, sense of helplessness. A person comes, is down in front of a teacher, what shall he do? Nothing. Or another person says, let me see what the guy has to say. I know everything. Somebody called me, therefore I came here. Let me see what the fool has to say. Beautiful attitude. In both the minds, whether you are full of sorrow, frustration, helplessness, or you are somebody thinking too much of yourself. I have everything, I'm just coming here to grant them a favor to teach me. None of these fellows will ever get it. Because who you are is in and through the fullness as well as emptiness. Right on the backdrop of emptiness, in the right of the fulfillment, the emptiness is there, the fullness also is there. Just like the idea we see it in Sthitaprajna chapter 2 in Bhagavad Gita, Apuryamanam macha pratishtam samudram apah yadvat pravishanti tadvat kamam pravishanti sarve sasanti mapnoti, not kama. The person who understands, as we have been seeing, the happiness itself, he remains as full as the Apuryamanam macha pratishta samudra. As the ocean is eternally fulfilled, shoreless ocean never passes its border. thousands of tons of water getting into in the rainy season, the ocean never overflows. No water flows into it. In advent of the summer, the ocean doesn't dry up. Same way to the person who appreciates Sukhiyaham, Muktaha, Shantaha. That where is that? All pervasive. Into that ocean of completeness, fulfillment, thousands of perceptions, like rivers of perception, sound, touch, taste, smell, sight, everything pours in. Consciousness, fulfillment doesn't overflow. Chooses not to see, not to hear, not to touch, not to taste, not to smell. Nothing dries up inside. So any sense of apparent or pretentious fullness or any sense of genuine helplessness as though becomes an obstacle. With the individuality, the I now completely feels overwhelmed by either pain or ecstasy. I'm the rich man. Who can tell me anything? Nothing, nobody can touch you, friends. The person must discover as much the prosperity. Poverty has its limitation. Even prosperity has its limitation. Lack of literacy will not solve the problem. Lack of education will not solve the problem. Education also will not solve it. The other, as contrast, the variety is, I'm uneducated, useless fellow, how can I ever know the truth? If you say you cannot, you will not. Yahamati, Sagati, Bhavati. Whatever you think, that's what you will feel. Other fellow says, I don't need anything. I am very happy. My 5,000 or 5 million I am sitting in the bank. I have something like this until time plays truant. Business collapses, wife runs away, husband got lost, children drug addict. Something somewhere happens. Your whole life completely gets shaken up. You say, oh, and that is the time. Why tradition says that you should read what is that one Kathopanishad when somebody dies in the family or 8th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Traditionally they say that. Why do they say that? Because when somebody dead in the family, you are really shaken up and that time you are little available. So what next? So if you read that thing, there will be some idea about the death will come. Then that time, if thereafter, maybe you shall be prepared for it. So this is what friends. Ask you if that doesn't happen only on the first day you come to teacher. Anytime you are sitting down in a class, ask yourself, are you ready to receive it? You are too disturbed, you will not get it. You too feel excited, you will not get it. That is why sit down for 1 minute, 2 minutes. It is not to please God. It is not to invoke something, but to look at your own self. First day we saw that. To bring your mind back to where you are. And this is not something first day, first class. Every day, every class. Now, go home. You want to start something, do something. Look at in what mood you are in. If you are a really person, you can receive this, understand these things, you can do. It's like any time in the daytime you are moving. You are sitting in an office, busy, 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 busy. So busy that you don't even look at it. Then after the end of the day, you are totally tired. Suddenly at 10 o'clock, you are sitting in the office for half an hour, sit down, look at it. Where am I? You will know how far as though you are moved away from yourself. That is why people feel tired. Swamiji will give a very beautiful example. That in Kerala, they say he is going up to harvest this betel nut, araka nut, betel nut. The betel nut trees are thin and tall. In 1 acre, there will be 1,000 trees will be there. And you can get in, get down, get out, get down, get up, get down. You will be dead. So what these people do, those who are very expert, those harvester of this betel nut, they will go up, then they swing. Take the other one, swing, swing, swing. So morning 7 o'clock they go here, 11 o'clock they come back half a kilometer away. From top to top to top. They don't touch the ground. Most people's thinking is like that. You jump from thought to thought to thought to thought to thought. Like meditation. Oh, Namah Shivaya. Very nice. It starts a grand way. Close the eyes. Namah Shivaya. Oh, Namah Shivaya. Oh, Namah Shivaya. Writing down. Namah Shivaya. And suddenly, you get theory of association. Namah Shivaya. Shivaraman Rascal has gone to Tirupati from all places. And that Tirupati Laddu, oh boy, some Laddu. But this Laddu also now is all fake. Everything is fake now. Even the religion also is fake. And they talk about the heavens, God rest. Now where are you? With all flourish, outside the whole people will say, shh, don't disturb. But inside he is in heavens now. Simple friends. Because that is how it is. Don't kill yourself. In case it is happening, laugh at yourself and be stupid and say, man, how to fix it. That is a better thing. Not to pretend. So you jump, it goes there. Now, then you are somewhere. Then some bell rings or telephone. Oh, right, come back. Meditation class over. Meditation over. Meditation over and meandering over. So hanging around inside is over. But same time, if you are a smart student, you can know that wherever thought moves, yatra manojati, all thought comes, it happens in samadhi. It is in yourself. That is why it is very important, friends. Nothing to look down upon yourself, neither to think of too much of yourself. Both ways. We shall see this one now, friends. This idea is so sweet. I'll repeat it for you. But the foundation is same. What do I want? Happiness. What is happiness? Not in the objective world. Everything, the comfort is there, everything. Happiness is ultimately myself. So if I'm looking for happiness, then happiness is myself. What am I looking for in my life? Myself. Even God, I am looking for what? Happiness. So where is the happiness in life? In myself. So what am I looking for in life? Myself all the time. Everybody looks for himself. We don't accept it. But from the childhood one, anybody has introduced us to ourselves, they have introduced us to nice music. They have introduced us to nice touches. All the luxurious products, good taste. Take the children around to show them around the world, best food, the fragrance of Arabian, Persia, Italian marble, fancy cars. You are introducing people to wonderful objects of happiness. Happiness itself is somewhere finished, right? So the whole life, you move from place to place, things to things, experiences to experiences, yet insatiable at the end of the day. Miles to go before I sleep, miles to go before I sleep. Regrets. In London, they took a survey. If you keep track, you'll know that. They take a survey in the health department. Thousands of people are dying. From dying people, they collected their testimonies. 90% people regret. Others helpless die. Regret, Nana, I should have done this. I would have done it better. I should have done something in life. I should have gone to see places. I should have treated my child better. I should have done this better. I should have done, could have done. Regret. Why? Even after doing everything. Because all the time we wait for things. But in reality, happiness is waiting. What you are looking for, it is in yourself. Therefore, see that. Why do I forget it here? Yatra Vishwamidam Bhati Kalpitam Rajju Sarvava, the rope and snake. This is Indian rope trick. Anyway, it is very beautiful. A creation. Listen to it. I will make it very simple. After really talking to you, I myself got back when I was walking, then a thought came. I am telling it for the first time also. for myself. I went back, thought over it, I'm going to share with you. She is beautiful. And the example we have seen is very beautiful. This is Ahishar Bhavat. Like you are walking in the midnight, in the dark night, and you saw suddenly you see a snake. What happens to you? Oh, you jump. Right. So then somebody runs. What happened? What happened? There's a snake. So the person brings a torchlight and a stick, ready to. So when he comes in there, what do? They put on the light. And they put on the light, and this man who is already frightened of this, it is there. And they put on the light, yes, it is there. Same long thing, but it is a rope. It happens many times, many people have that. It is not there. Mm-hmm. But once you put on the light, then you say, there is no rope, there is no snake, there is a rope. Oh, so nice. And as it is beautiful, again, Vishal Swamiji's beauty. Sometimes you can see a flower garland also. You look at it, you go there in the dark night, you're passing, you saw something lying down, then you thought it's a garland. If it is a garland, what will you do? Go towards it, pick it up. Or like what they say, silver coin, the tin foil. Shuktiga Rajagavate. You know, that just a tin, you can take a tin foil, it looks like a 1 5 rupee or 10 rupee coin. What will happen? When you go there, money. So what happens? You immediately pick it up. And pick it up and you see that it's just a piece of, how do you look at everyone, nobody has looked at you. Throw it and you go away. You will be deceived. So you see that garland, you go towards it. So if you see the logic is, you see the rope as it is, no problem. You don't see the rope at all, no problem. But see the rope, look at the rope and do not see the rope, anything can be projected. If you see the snake, you run away from it, nivritti. If you do not see the rope, and see the flower garland, pravrutti. You go towards it. Life is these two things. Either pravrutti, going towards something for happiness, or nivritti, running away from something for happiness. So both way your life continues. Running away from something or running for something. The real rope is missing. You don't see the rope at all. That is why the problem comes. The same example, friends, now shift it to your mind. This is what I am thinking. My nature, as we have seen it, so much of logic, so much explanation, how every moment of happiness, I am myself. The thought seems to create the problem. I get the object, thoughts disappear, at that moment, it is not the absence of thought, but I return to myself. Therefore, happiness is in myself. Fine. Now, suppose you are, now please you close your eye, don't close your eye, just think it out. You are happy. And we are always functioning with our mind. So when in your mind you are simply alone sitting down and looking at it, what will happen? Take that logic. Same logic you can take that. If I know myself as I am, Amatma, Shanta, Sukham, Anand. If I know myself as I am, no problem. If I don't know myself at all, as in deep sleep state or in forgetfulness, then also there is no problem. But what happens to us in a waking mind without understanding of these things? So then look at myself. What happens? I want happiness. A thought comes. I don't see myself as I am. No problem. Projection begins. Projection means all thoughts comes up. Whatever thought comes up, now you take that to be real. Every thought, friends, is a projection. You keep your eyes closed. Every thought is a projection. It comes by itself. You do not bring it in. Other day I asked in a class, please tell me your thoughts come or you are bringing it in. Yeah, I am bringing, I am thinking. Really? 2 minutes time, you take it. Please think. If you are thinking, you should tell me what you are thinking even before the thought comes. But now you are waiting. What? Whatever thought will come, you say, I am thinking that. Are you getting that point, please? Have a sit down. What are you thinking? Straight away a question. What are you thinking? You can't say anything. Wait. Then mango, mango. Banana, banana. Whichever thought comes, listen. It's a projection. That is why anybody can control it. Reason, friends. I've already explained to you. Just wonder in the context I'm giving it out to you. Please think of it. Every word we speak was a thought. Can you speak something, the thought of which has not come in your head? Give a speech. Come on, give a speech. What shall you speak? Every thought that comes. But while the thoughts are rushing in, you very consciously and quietly, very fast edit. Every word you speak was a thought, but every thought you do not speak. Every action also is a speech, type of a speech. Like speech is a type of action. Get out is also an action because it triggers activity for somebody. Get out. You don't have to push him, knock him out through your hand. Get out. I said, get out. Even that need not be spoken, body language, with your eyes. Anything. Why the hand is moving like that or eyes are doing like that? Something is inside it. Understand? So every action that you do was a word, speech. Every speech was a thought. Every word you speak also was a thought. It's a projection. Now, friends, when you are keeping quiet, as when you are sitting down out, quietly, sounds reach you. Suddenly there is a drum. Oh, marriage party is coming. Suddenly there is a fire brigade. Oh, that is going. When you are sitting alone, inside you, in your thought universe, what type of procession is going on from outside? You are alone. Every thought comes. And when the thought you are looking at it, what is happening now? That time you don't know about yourself, who I am. Aham Brahmasmi, Chedana, consciousness, Sukha Shanti. Mind, Sukha Swarupa, Shanta Swarupa, Brahma Swarupa, Atma. I don't know that. If you know yourself who you are, no problem. If you don't know at all, as in deep sleep state and forgetfulness also, no problem. But average man is what? You can't say, I mean, I can say know it, nor I can say do not know it. That's a different context there. Think of it. You can't say you know yourself. At the same time, you can't say you don't know yourself. So that is the time you project this I thought becomes a projection. Every thought becomes like an anger, hatred, jealousy, you project, and you are frightened of every thought. You get frightened of every thought, or you get frightened of a thought, or you love that thought. Prabhu Nivati comes. Nice memory, it should linger. Unhappy memory, it should go away. Your fighting begins. So that is the time if you cry out for help, the teacher comes. The teacher doesn't have to bring a torchlight with him because you are self-luminous Atma Jyoti. You look at all the thoughts, including the person the I thought is frightened, in the light of consciousness. What the teacher does? Shifts your attention from a name, from a projection, from a thought to who you are. What is the distance between the snake and the rope? Did the rope become a snake? If he really become a snake, all these arguments we saw, we have heard, the rope never becomes the snake. Rope appears to be the snake. Rope is there. It appears to be the snake. But in reality, it has never become the snake. A thought appears to have become an emotion. Who did it? We have seen it. Who converts a thought to emotion? Understand these things, friends. Your problem is nothing else. Your problem will be you have no problem. Understand? Because you are the one creating that. Who builds your thought? Who builds your anger, hatred, jealousy, any emotion? Don't be in a hurry. You sit down. Take it, take it, take it. Think it and see for yourself. You fix it inside. No force in the world can touch it. People can give you thought. Agitation you create out of it. Nature provides rain, cloud, summer, sukha dukhe, samikritva, lava, lavo, nature will provide comfortable sensation, situation. Nature also will provide uncomfortable situation. Government will provide, people will provide, environment will provide. Adhyatmika, Adibhutika, Adidevika, from three different sources, many things shall come up for our body to encounter. But whenever it comes up, only the object comes. Emotions who create? You. So if you do not create that, or you choose to create, why should I not create? What's wrong with that? With any emotion, it's a built up. Understand, it's a built up. And please think, friends, if you stop building up, everything will come to a standstill. What is a house here? It's a built up. Can we still live inside a brick? No, brick by brick by brick by brick, build a house, then you can live inside it. What is the poem? Word by word by word by word, whole book is made. It's a novel, poem, scripture, everything. What is cooking? Built up. What is music? Built up. Built up is the name of the game. And it's built up, but do not forget the building block of the built up. Brick by brick, you build the building. Don't forget the brick, the first brick. And where it happens? In space. Thought by thought, everything builds up. Where? In yourself, in consciousness. How can you forget that thing? Once you recognize that very clearly, then what happens? You know the rope has never become the snake, appears to be the snake. Consciousness has never become a thought, has never become an emotion or become a sensation, appears to be like that. So in and through everything, the same thing continues. No time. That is why there is a hope of our returning to ourselves. Not knowing who I am, I was taking myself to be a thought. Because when you say I know, listen carefully. You say you are knowing the thought. Knowing the thought means what? The knowing principle is always there. No, I know. When you say I know, is it necessary to impose an I on the knowing principle? See it in your head, not in the book. Whole things plays out here. That is why Bhagavan wanted to, when Krishna talking about Asocyan, Anusocastum, Prajna, Madhansya, Vasase, 17 long chapters he took. Or else if it is a, sit down here, I touch you between your eyebrows, finished. I shall tickle you with this, what is that feather? Peacock feather. Hey, if it has happened to you and you are very satisfied with it, who am I? Stupid to comment on that. Be happy. But are you ultimately enjoying this? Ananda Paramananda Bodhastvam Sukham Chara. You are the Ananda Paramananda. He touched me between this, between that, all nonsense. Then I'm like, wow, wow, wow. Or it is just an illusion for half a minute. Even simple sensations also can give you a forgetfulness of anything for a few moments. That is why Bhagavan so beautifully says in Gita, no? Yehi sansparshada bhogaha dukkha yona yote. Adyantavanta kaunteya nateshu ramate buddha. Buddha teshu na ramante. The wise people never revel in that. Not that they hate it, but they don't depend on it. Why? Ye bhogaha sansparsajaha. Those sense pleasures, those so-called happiness, ecstasy, all that stuff. Sansparsa jayate. Sense organ coming in touch with the sense object, ears coming in touch with sound, skin coming in touch with the object of touch, tongue with the food, nose with the smells, eyes with the sight. They come together. Sansparsa jayate. Dukkha yona, their womb of sorrow. When immediately they shall like anesthesia, they can anesthetize you. But the moment they separate, dukkha yona, adyantavanta kaunteya, the two things coming together, if gave you that sensation, when the things are inevitably separate, you shall be miserable. No choice. Whereas the happiness that you are, uninduced bliss, uninduced. You take a drug-induced sensation, alcohol-induced sensation, skin-induced happy sensation, food-induced, touch-induced, sound-induced. What is the world selling you? Come to this resort, that resort, or forget yourself in Las Vegas. Go into this Himalayan resort. Now what happens, sir? When you are the source of absolute bliss, you are going to pay 20 rupees for getting some nonsense? And will you get it? The kings could not get it, and these fellows think 20 rupees he can purchase one drug and everything is very fantastic. You must be joking. Please. Who deludes you? It all happens in you. The drama is enacted inside. Close your eyes and see, am I with myself? If I don't know myself at all, maja, like sleep. I know myself as I am, Aham Brahmasmi. Wow. No force in the universe can touch. And once for all. How did I miss it out? Because I didn't know that. When I was looking at it, I was frightened of every thought. Like a snake, or some thoughts are very nice, like a garland. So pravritti, nivritti. This is amazing. When I was running on the upstairs, this thought came, wow, I must tell it in the class today. Try it out. Why did the object appear so alluring? Because you are bathing it with all type of ecstasy. You are imposing happiness where it is not there. Once it is a Zen story. A Zen master was passing that way. And then what happened was samurai. You know the samurai in Japan? Samurai? Very thin people. Also, that means you know it. Samurai is like an inflated football. Right? The stomach could be like this, or some 400 kilo. 400 kilo, 500 kilo, real like a massive bulldozer, okay? And they walk also like this because their hand cannot go like this, okay? And those guys are the most aristocratic fellow in Japan. Honor. You disrespect them, you are dead. Disrespect not by coming and don't dare to touch them. Anything that one, but that man, anyway, he was a massive, great wrestler and great winner. One day he wanted to be a master. And he said, Master, they say there is a heaven and hell. Are they real? In a very disrespectful, he is asking to the teacher. Is there a heaven and hell? Really there is a heaven and hell? Your masters are the person, he is also a wise person. He is like, he said, blokes like you will never understand. Listen carefully to whom you are talking. It's the samurai and the master in that. When he is asking this question, this teacher talks to him. Blokes like you will never understand. You don't tell samurai blok. already fuming everything, and putting his hand on the shoe. But the Zen master is totally unbothered, unaffected. When he is getting angry and almost like trembling, then the Zen master said, "Here opens the gate to the hell." Suddenly understood, oh, he has a message in talking like that. Buddha slowed down everything. Here opens the gateway to the heaven. Heaven or hell, it depends on you. Suddenly ecstatic about everything, suddenly totally destroyed by everything. Who does it? The moment you are aware of yourself, happiness, thereafter, no projection. Snake also is nice, garland also is nice, nothing also is nice, everything also is nice. Sukhi ija, that is how it happens. Because alpitam, it's all projected. What all you project, that's what you shall see. And whatever in your head also is existing, what you have experienced by the emotionally what you experienced, you built it up, you resolved it. So look at yourself. If I know myself as I am, can any thought ever touch me? No. Only if I forget myself, that is the time you shall be frightened. Sanat Sujati Bhasya also they say that, no. Pramadam vai mrityum ravimi. The teacher says very clearly. Pramadam vai mrityum ravimi. The death in Upanishad, there is nothing like death. Mrityu tasya upasaijanam bhavati. What is it? I mean, Kathopanishad, Yamaraj, who is the departmental head, himself says, what Nachiketas? Hey Nachiketas, one who understands the reality, Mrityu tasya upasaijanam bhavati. The death becomes a pickle for life. Your death is absolutely fantastic. Without death, nothing will be interesting. The class begins, never comes to an end. Will you come? You may come. I will definitely not come. Because you are sitting down there and I am the one dancing, right? Class begins and class never ends. Rubbish. That it begins and it ends. Your eating begins, never ends. Will you eat? Please understand. So death is beautiful. And death is used as a wise man or any person who appreciates these things. Death is used as a pickle. Pickle means, when you are eating a lot of sweet, you see that Badusa and Ashram Badusa, very, very sweet. And today I ate one. Anyway, so not one, I took two. Very nice, very sweet. So, what happened? You eat, your tongue will be tight. And you have so much of sweet. Pickle little bit, abba, fantastic. You South Indian food, last Tairijana, but before that is payasam. What do they do? First payasam or first Tairijana? First payasam. So payasam we eat. Then tie down, they tell you Tairijana, kunju payasam para. Counteract it. So death is like that. So living becomes a fanta. Whole living becomes a celebration continuously. So death is not a trouble at all. Nothing. So any thought coming, going, anything happening, not happening, it doesn't make any difference. You are never ever frightened in life. So look at inside. That snake and the thing, snake and rope, what you saw outside, very beautiful. And look at inside. If I see myself as I am, no problem. If I don't know myself at all, deep sleep state, forgetfulness, no problem. Look at the thought and consider it as an object of it. It's something that, conflict, misery, sad memory, or say beautiful. Same memory sometimes appears very ecstatic, isn't it? Certain memories, very nice. You love a girl. Just take a very human example. You love a girl, you love a person, love a boy. It doesn't matter. Just in that relationship, what happens? Those days, suppose you he has given you a ring, all that ring and all that stuff. Just take a story like that. You will give a ring, or he had given, something he had given you. When you see that, how do you feel? Right? When everybody is looking in this way, that way, you are. What are you doing? That is tickling you all over. Now, suppose you discover that girl or boy is looking at somebody else. Then what happens? Why? You don't want to look at the ring. Even suppose while driving together, you listen to a particular music, dancing to that music also while driving also. After divorce, one day you are going your friend's car and that person puts that music on. How do you like it? Switch off. Switch off. Why switch off? Because the same music which was giving you ecstatic, making you ecstatic, now same music destroys you inside. I don't want to see that color which he gave me. I did not look at the flower that he gave me. I don't know the food that everything becomes useless. Association, friends, association. So thoughts, when they completely contract. My happiness being who I am does not depend upon this memory, this thought, that thought, this built up, that built up. So every built up is fantastic. Nothing is useless. Nothing is fine. Who can touch you? Tasmat Ananda Paramananda Bodhastvam Sukham Chara. You are the Ananda Paramananda. Your nature is this itself. Okay? Then he continues. Mukta Abhimani Muktohi. Baddho Baddhabhimani. The language, Mukta and Baddha. The person who is free. Please think, friends. Mukta. To say I am free. Why do you say I am free? No. No object ever bound me. Did you, please, did the gold bind me or I got cut off with the gold? The example story I had already told you. The person goes and holds onto the tree and he says, the tree is not leaving me, the tree is not leaving me. What did the teacher say? How can you say tree is not leaving you? You are the one holding onto the tree. That's right. So which object holds on to us, please tell me? As when object doesn't hold on to you, please be very conscious. As when objects are incapable of holding on to you, be it space, air, fire, water, earth, or elementals, different type of sound, different types of touches, different type of taste, different type of smell, no object can ever stick to you. More so in your thought universe. Which thought sticks to you? You want to test it, experimented it? I'm telling you because I don't say I've experimented. Yes, I've done it, but you do it by yourself. Whichever thought bugs you, for God's sake, learn to bug the bugger thought. Think. Whichever thought you think is coming back again and again, coming back again and again, stand there. Swamiji tells a very simple story, but a huge, deep thing is there. We all laughed that time. The Rishikesh story, Swamiji will say. The person had long hair. He was going in, and what happened? Because the breeze, strong breeze, it comes, the hair comes back from the front back and falls on his on his eyes. So as he's walking, he finds it difficult with long hair, and the strong is going ahead of it. So the naturally strong air blows that hair to the front of his face, and he's all covering it up. That is why we are troubled. Then what the sadhu did? Turned and came. He just turned around. Why? Let the breeze blow. What was he going to get that side? Who is not going to get this side? Beautiful, simple story. Use it in your brain. Inside you. A thought coming. Don't be frightened. I'm not giving an empty, stupid advice. Think of it. Thoughts have no capacity to frighten you. Thoughts are a picture. One child put his father into problems. It came lovely story. The father are taking the child to the what is that Madurai temple. Madurai temple, exquisite sculptures are there. Anyway, so he was taking him there because he's taking him to introduce to God. The story is, there is a story. Somewhere there is tiger or lion, some picture that is always there in every temple is there. So he's going, and the child is only 4 to 5 years old. So when he's going there, he suddenly sees that big sculpture of his tiger or whatever, elephant, what is that, lion. He said, Appa, I'm not going. He said, why? What happened? There is a lion there. Hey, Pagal, that will not do anything. Come with the father. So goes with the father. The father goes there and touches the thing, but the son is standing all sides. Then he said, come and touch it. No, you'll bite me, I don't know. No, it is not. Look, father is touching. So the son went there. He touched, held the father's hand. Then slowly father, start patching his head and all that. Then slowly putting his hand on the mouth also. You see, did I not tell you it cannot bite? You put. At a lot of reluctance, the child put it for the first time. And then with the father's hand, then father removed the hand. Then he said, see that? Yes. The child smiled. See, they told you this stone lion, it cannot bite you. Right. Then he goes to the temple and stands in front of the God and says, now pray. How will I pray? You tell whatever you want. Mama, Yapa, Sir, God, you do that. Then he said, no, I am not going to do that. Hey, this fellow is stubborn. Wait, what happened? No, I am not going to pray. He said, wait. If the stone lion cannot bite, how the stone God can give? Child's logic, huh? I did not make it up. Child's logic. If the stone cannot bite, how the stone can give me? You are in trouble. That's a different story. From there we shall go something else. But thought, because the story is a representation. Real life and representation is different. What is your thought? Memory, photograph, picture of an incident. The picture of a snake is not going to bite you. You are fighting a war in the war front. Somebody takes a picture when right in front of you, a dynamite blows off. When everybody thrown up, photo is there. And you also are thrown up, but you didn't die. You collect that photo from the daredevil journalist and put it in your drawing room for your grandchildren to see how you are in the battlefront. When you look at it, does it happen again? Then why does your memory frighten you? It reminds. It doesn't recreate. And previously you were struggling that when this thought go, I'll be happy. Now that you know you are the happiness, that happiness foundation, what type of memory should come? Any type. Comes, fantastic. Doesn't come, fantastic. Why? Scientifically also there are examples you can see. You are seeing the light, the stars on the high up in the sky, we see the distant stars. And what our science tells us? The light is still traveling, but the star is dead. There are billions and billions of light years away. Light years means, you know that light years, right? 1 second, 186,000 miles. 1 minute into 60. 1 hour into 24. Into 1 hour, another 60. Then 1 hour into 24. Year 365. As much distance, if your mind can calculate, let it calculate. Light years means what? The light that travels that distance, and millions of light years away, the stars are there. So the stars, light is reaching us, the star is dead long back. Every thought in your life, friends, listen carefully, Your grandfather is dead. The memories come up. It is coming from the light coming from the star that has gone. Your friend, your father, your mother, your brother, anything that has happened, they have disappeared from your life. Even if they are there, but they are no more in touch with you. A thought comes up. It gives an idea as though the person is there, but it's not there. The star from your life has disappeared. The thought gives an apparent idea as though he is existing, but is dead for you. Which thought you should be afraid of? Yet use it. Use it for what it is. But there is no fear. Because who you are is that for you. If you take yourself to be, that is mukta abhimani mukta. So when you see that, then you say, okay, I am the freedom itself. You don't have to say, I am free to be free. The beautiful paradox. The person who is free, when even he says that I am free, listen, he doesn't have to say I am free to be free. And if he says I am bound, then also he is not free. Because he is free to be bound. But the person who is simply repeating I am free, even when he says I am free, he is bound. Which he doesn't understand. It's like a parrot. The parrots were trained by the, parrots. There's a story about the parrot, they say that. The parrots were about getting caught by the net, by the hunter. So the parrot's leader, it's a parrot story for children. The parrot leader told the parrots, these, if you go there to eat your, what is that, whatever the thing they are throwing there, you shall be caught by that hunter. This net will bind you. So all the parrots are repeating, don't get into the net, don't get into the net, it will bind you. But when the person threw everything and threw it away, they are repeating that net will bind you, the net will bind you, but they are all jumping in and eating and getting bound. They don't understand. A person can simply say, muktoham, 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 and then if you can't repeat that, you shall be miserable. No, it's a pure play of thought. But that is the thought inside, as you are thinking inside, you see that for me to be me, a thought is not needed. And if the thoughts are coming, I must learn how to make use of it. Whatever thought comes inside it, I must know how to use it. It is your choice. I think some evening class we had some to see, or in the class here itself. Every thought is a suggestion. It's not a command. It's a suggestion. I hope you have seen it. Play it and see it for yourself. Thought comes. For children, thought is a command. Mummy, mummy. Laddu, laddu. Toys, toys. They will cry. When you are 50, 60-year-old, if every thought is compulsive thought means what? Thought comes, you must do it. You don't understand the example? Look at an angry man. Angry man means what? Have you seen an angry man talking? उसमें कोई रुकावट नहीं है. There is absolutely nobody can stop him. Forget Guru Mapi Dhikkaroti. Hates the Guru, hates the father, mother, everything, because he doesn't know what he is talking. Why? Because totally gone crazy. Meaning that whatever thoughts come, that comes out. That is why people who are around, what will they say? Hey, do you know what you are doing? Do you know to whom are you talking? He's your father, he's your mother, he's your wife, she's your child, she's this. You can go on reminding, that is for your satisfaction. The fool doesn't listen to it. Why? The whole thing is completely gone out. Completely under the spell of anger, jealousy, hatred. That moment, don't tell him, you are this happiness absolute, you are not supposed to do that. Don't do that. It's a waste of time. Allow him to settle down for a time. But friends, long before you try to help out somebody, help yourself. Very clearly. That this thought, does it ever help? Because many people, they are so obsessed with their thought, compulsive. This is a bad thought. Sir, this is a thought. Good or bad depends on you. This is a baby also inside. Okay. Okay. This is a harmless or harmful one? Huh? Harmless or harmful? What do you say? Simply, are you getting that? If you say harmless, I will throw at you. If you say harmful, once there was a smart man, and the king was, king tried to hook him up, means sort of challenge him. So he got because he's supposed to know the future and all that stuff. It's a big story I have to say, just tell you something. Then he got a bird in his hand. Say, tell me what is in my hand. He said, it's a bird. Dead or alive? The smart, wise man said, depends on you. If I said dead, you let it go. If I say alive, and say it right. Are you getting it? Please. Nothing in life is like that, even situations. Situations are completely out of your control because physical world situation, it depends on 8 billion people. 8 billion, you don't need one more extra is enough. When you say samsara, it is just not whole world, one person. So, unmarried people are happy, right? You are good enough. Your mind, every thought is a companion. Outsider, inside. Listen carefully. Every thought is an outsider inside. The thought is about the object. Where? In you. And it goes on bugging. Now, change the language. No thoughts can bug you. You are forgetting yourself. Be conscious and see. Nothing will touch you. Once a man was sleeping on in the upstairs in the summertime. He was sleeping in the summertime. It's a true incident in a family. It happened. They were sleeping in the summertime in the upstairs on the rooftop. And suddenly night, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, it had so happened there was a little noise. And the mummy was sleeping with the children and he was like a guard. He will be always like on the guard. Then he saw some fellow jumping on the gate. Night, 12 o'clock, if somebody jumping in the gate, suddenly he is not going to come and give you marriage invitation. So he knew some fellow rascal is coming now. So he was very much alert. And then somehow the used stones and so there in the room, he brought something just like that, mother's instinct. He put there right nearby him and just kept quiet. The person came, and he wanted to make a hole on the house, in the wall, and then get in. So what this mother was looking at it, as he finished it and is trying to get in, he took a stone and put it straight on him. It fell on right in his back. However stupid he may be, does he not know whether somebody is throwing it or somebody is hitting it at random it has come? He knew somebody has thrown it. Because how can it hit right on the center of the back? Came out, looked here and there and run out. The mother, he ran for life and run away. That is one scenario. Another scenario is mama, baby, everybody sleeping in the room, knock, suddenly there's sound and they get up. You see a man standing in the bedroom like Queen Elizabeth's palace. You know that Buckingham Palace one time, The palace somebody had brought in, broken in, and right appearing in her bedroom. Suddenly, suppose a person appears in your bedroom with a little noise. What happened to you? Right? A thought. Listen. If you know every moment how the thought has come, today's world, weather satellite will solve your problem. What is weather satellite? Yes, Laguchava, low pressure is found. The moment it is found, the satellite tells you. Then the weather channel goes on telling. It is now 500 miles away from the Bombay. Now it is gathering speed. Now it is 300 miles away, moving 20 kilometer speed, 50 kilometer speed, 100 kilometer speed. After 24 hours, it will cross near Bombay on this route, and it will go into a super cyclone 200 kilometers or a cyclone 120 kilometers. Please listen to that. And what they do, they evacuate the people from the path of the cyclone. And the cyclone landfall, cyclone passes, everybody comes back, nobody's dead, everything around the world, Florida, this, Australia, New Zealand, India, everywhere now it is doing it. Right? Imagine, friends. When you are sitting down, you are creating the first low pressure in relation to an object. God is so kind. We have all been provided with emotion cyclones tracking station, consciousness. Watch. First thought. Nice. Very nice. Oh, it will be nice to have it. Okay. Previously, when these satellite tracking stations were not there, suddenly it will hit the land and everybody was dying. When you are not aware of your whole environment inside, you are thinking, suddenly this obsession is hitting me. No, friends, no obsession hits you suddenly. No emotional cyclone hits you. Thought by thought, you build it. Look for yourself. Activate that cyclone, watching satellite, meaning consciousness. Be conscious and see what happens. You will laugh through it, because there is no question of such, at least outside cyclone, that has to have a landfall and it will go past such way. In the consciousness, which thought shall fall where? Are you getting that point? Are you getting that point? Sometimes these so-called people who are mind merchants, destroying people. Do this, do this, do this, do this, counteract this, remove this. Remove for what? Why should you remove? Why the thoughts must be removed? If it is to go, let it go by itself. The more you are trying to keep it, you are in trouble. You want to remove it, also you are in trouble. What you are trying to keep or what you are trying to throw, it doesn't matter what happens to them. You are in trouble because you are becoming a sadhak. I am removing my thought. I am removing my vasana. That's another such a dangerous attitude, you know that? All the impressions I must remove. Really? Think, friends. Question, challenge, please. I will be very happy to get a nice standpoint. No thought can ever blast you. And when you face situation, you learn it. A person who has crossed Mount Everest, if you tell him, shall we go to this Manisha Devi? Ayo, Muriya, the Parumba heights that I will not do. The fellow has crossed Everest. You are asking him to go to Nilakanteswara, right? When you appreciate these things, understand The whole Sukhe Dukhe Samakrutva Lava Lavo Jaya Jagata Yudhaya Ujasva. Any type of whatever emotions may come up, it absolutely makes no difference whatsoever. That is why the simple word that I am free, you don't need to say I am free to be free. You don't have to say I am bound to be bound. Even if you say you are bound, you are also free. But a person who does not know, by repeating I am free, he is not free. By repeating I am not bound, he is not bound. Are you getting that? Both ways he cheats himself. Wise person, whatever he says is truth. Whatever he says is truth. Always in meditation. Is it possible, sir? Always to be in meditation? I'll give you a trick. Mullah got it. One day, Mullah was in the line, what is that place? In the marketplace. Dartboard? Dartboard? That board is there, the centers are there. Circle, 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 and you have to go into the right and what is that? Eye of the needle, in the center, okay? So, Mullah was called. He said, then he saw some people are throwing. So he asked, he said, can he throw also? He said, yes. So what he did, he said, give me a fresh board. And what he did, he took the dirt and throw. It went far away. Everybody laughed at him. He said, this is how a soldier, a disturbed person throw it. So there is a purpose. The second one he threw, come little nearer. This is how a little restless man throws. Then he put that one right in the center, it went there. How did you, who did it? I did it. Listen. I tell that and bring back another one. A person, average person, whatever he throws, he is not there. He's crazy about an object. So he's completely going out of the center. Then he comes little nearer, crazy about his physical body. Comes little nearer, crazy about his thought. When he's with himself, he's right on the point. And in order to show that, what he did, he said, I can always hit the center. How? He threw the dirt. Wherever it hit, around that he made the drive. Bullseye. It's on bullseye. You throw. Wherever it sticks, bullseye. Wherever it sticks, bullseye. Wisdom is like that. Yatra yatra manoyati, tatra tatra samadhaya. Wherever the thoughts move, there is samadhi. Because no thought can move away from consciousness. So you say only yatra yatra manoyati, yatra yatra dehoyati, tatra tatra samadhaya. You cannot. Wherever the thoughts move, samadhi. Wherever the mind moves, samadhi. Wherever the body moves, body doesn't look for samadhi. But it is in space. Listen carefully. But you can glorify it. Nobody at any time can move away from your self-samadhi consciousness. Therefore, sarvada mukta atma sakshi. Atma sakshi. That word one. Sakshi podum. Sakshi means what? Sakshat ikshadeti sakshi. Sakshat ikshadeti. That which sees never gets involved. You are standing on the road. You saw two vehicles coming, high-speed vehicles coming. They hit each other. There is a case. One occupant will be plaintiff, other one plaintiff, other will be defendant. The people who are occupying the car cannot be Sakshi. Right? Who shall be Sakshi? Not the person who is in either of the car cannot be a Sakshi. The person who is in between the car, he is not there to be Sakshi. Okay? Understand? So just think of it. The person who is in between the car cannot be Sakshi. Okay, he is not there to be Sakshi. But in either of the car also will not be a Sakshi. Who? Onlooker. Who looks both God, hitting. But doesn't it affected by what happens? Close your eyes and see that. Thought comes. Who builds it? You, the driver. Use that. Build. Again another thought you build. Now thoughts are colliding each other. You colliding in both the thoughts. Shall I do? Shall I not do? Shall I say? Shall I not say? I must do? I must not do. How beautiful your mind is. Who is creating collision course inside your head? Night 12 o'clock, you are all alone. Anytime you are all alone, sir, what? Night 12 o'clock. Even if you are husband, wife, lover, beloved, you are not glued to each other. Two guys are going. You with your mind, he with his mind, she with her mind, everybody with each other's, every person's mind. Inside that, who is colliding? Space doesn't anyway get involved. The collision course, be that of the car, bullock cart, two human beings, two buses, two race cars, two planes, two spacecrafts, two galaxies can collide, stars can collide. Space, Sakshi. Inside him, Chetana. What is his dimension? Here, there, everywhere. Sarnitya Sarvagata Sthanu Achaloyam Sanatana. Just not words. See that. That which everywhere has to be here. If it is not here, it ceases to be everywhere. You understand your power, sir? That which is everywhere better be here. It doesn't, God includes me. Doesn't include me, God loses his Godhood. It's a wonderful devotion. Don't think it is arrogance. That is a Parapuja and other things. When you see what Parapuja says, Advaye Sachidanande, Parabrahmayana Nirvikalpeika Rupini, Sthite Advitiyo Bhavesmin, Katham Puja Vidiyate. The person who is wise man, ever one with the, all the time one the God alone is, inseparable part of it. What is his prayer? Advaye Sachidananda, in that non-dual, where everything is absolute bliss, wisdom, consciousness, whatever. Nirvikalpeika Rupini, where there is nirvikalpa, free from every type of vikalpa, modifications of every kind. There is no time to change anything, there is no space to limit anything. All times, all places. Sthiti Advitiyo Bhavesmin, O Lord, when you are existing as one, all-pervasive, without a second, Katham Puja Vidiyate, how do I worship you? That you are not making me stand separated from you. Separate me, I worship you. Highest form of worship, where you see the incapacity to worship. Highest form of singing the glory. I can't. Why? You are already swallowing me up. That whole Parapuja. Every moment worship. So don't Advaita means no Shankara. I know Shankara's life. Every temple, every place, every mantra, every yantra, every tantra, everywhere, all the Lalita Sahasranam, Radharajana Nandam, Samdari Lari, this and that, everywhere, Shiva Kshama Prada Kshama Stotram, everything. At the same time, Nanirodho, no Chatpatti, no Chavadho, no Vadho, no Chasanaga, Namumukshur, no Vaimuktaha, Yesha Paramartha, Sakshi. So that's Sakshi, Atma, that is myself, Sakshi, Vibhu. Visheshana Bhati, Vividharvipuna Bhati. Shines in unto everything we shall see tomorrow. And shines in million, infinite different ways. Purna, full and complete. Getting familiar with the translation is not getting familiar with you, yourself. Getting familiar with the word is not familiar with yourself. Understand, friends? Purna is a word, gains its meaning from the fullness that is you. If you are you, every word is meaningful. You take that name, Purna, fine. Don't take that name. And the name helps us. Because so many other names, we shall say tomorrow, friends, so many names you have picked up in life. Other names. People have told us, you are a boy, you are a girl, you are a PhD, you are a Garces, you are a rich man, you are this and that. Thousands of relative identities. How many thousands of relative identities, but thousands of minutes, thousands of millions of seconds you have been repeating. That is why this one you better repeat. Why? Because since you are used to use the word to say I'm a millionaire, you must know millionaire. I'm a millionaire. How many times you have repeated? And such imaginary security you have got there. Why then somebody doesn't accept you as a millionaire, you want to destroy him? But I'm the poorest one, the poorest one, the poorest. People will not make you forget it. Because for them to be rich, you must be poor. Because everybody wants to step on the idiots to become wise. Why do people disgrace everybody? I am a rascal, meaning I am wonderful. If your importance comes by destroying people, if you become great because belittling somebody, your greatness is not greatness. You are continuously frightened. Because deep within you know whom you belittle is much more superior to you. The people who are, if people are jealous of you, you know you are much greater than them. If you are jealous of people, you know the people are greater than you. That's not the point. You are who you are. Not because somebody is smaller or bigger. So picking up that words. Since so many roles you have taken up. Now when you say Purna, that Purna word, fullness, no more associates with rich man, poor man, educated, uneducated, husband, wife, mortal, immortal, none of these things. Relative considerations, words are not there. It's not associated with each at all. He's not talking about your money. He's not talking about your body. He doesn't have a position. He's not talking about even a single thought. He's not talking about anything. So what this word does it? Dissociate you from every other thing. Then understand what it means. I say silence. You can close your eyes, please. If I say silence, which sound you shall focus on? It will take away your focus from every other sound. If I say temple bell, ding ding, culling of a cow, sounds will come back to your head. I say silence. What sounds it will remind you? Nothing. And the name itself fades away. Since there is no name dependence, as it is. When you say Atma, it's not associated with your body. Things, objects, perceptions, sensations, memories. The name naturally takes away every other name. What it stands for is not the word Atma. So you are comfortable with yourself being who you are at every name. Since so many names, relative names, seem to have in our own prison we have created. That is why Shastra, hundreds and thousands of words, Sahasranama, all that. You use it until you don't need it. Yet you keep it going, the next generation is coming. That is how parampara, traditions continue. Ahamatma, Purno, Sure, all mean same things. The nameless eternal. Please chant Om 3 times, please.